That's not. This is a broken team. But we have seen K9 and SS do some amazing things before. You cannot count out anybody here at this venue at all.
No. Whenever it comes to doubles, you never know if it's maybe the best players that are going to win or the players with the best synergy that are going to win.
So here we're going to get right into it. Once again, ZeRo opting for that Cloud.
I don't know when ZeRo actually picked up Cloud for doubles, but he is doing a lot of work with it.
Yeah, Cloud is arguably one of the best characters in doubles. Like, he is just so strong, his kill options are amazing, and his team combo with synergy is just ridiculous.
Yeah, all his, especially when it comes with his Nair, has covered such a wide area and has low hitback, low knockback. It just allows for your partner to just follow up.
Yeah, and just barely not getting the RNG to turn out. That would have been a complete spike for Villager.
All right, ZeRo has limit online. You're going to see what he's going to do.
That's going to be it. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, the Sheik back throw is absolutely perfect to combo right into that limit break. Yeah.
ZeRo.
Yeah, this man.
How long were you holding on to that?
Oh my God.
Another grab setup. Forward throw into the Diamond Cutter up smash.
Wow.
What is this team?
This is what happens when you put some of the two best players in the entire world on the same team. With characters like this, it's absolutely phenomenal.
We're starting to see Green Team having a little bit of trouble closing out Red Team stocks. K9 and SS really need to get rid of Cloud's, not only of his limit break, but that first stock. It's got to go.
Oh my. Once again, another beautiful combo into the up air to close out SS's second stock.
You know what? I think if K9 gets cross-slashed right now, he will lose his stock.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. But he had to burn that limit break on the recovery, which is what you have to do against Cloud. If you let that man sit on a limit break, that's not going to be a good time. We're seeing Green Team have a little bit of trouble. First stock from Red Team finally being taken. Yeah, that back throw is oh so scary on the ledge, especially at those higher percents. So good awareness by SS, able to get that grab. Wow.
Good bouncing fish.
Bouncing fish across the stage.
That was such a reach.
That was very smart stuff by VoiD.
And that was so dangerous because if K9 had air dodge, like a back air would have taken VoiD's stock.
Oh yeah.
Or it could have easily been reversed.
Yeah, but VoiD very confident in what, oh, that was scary. Very confident in his gameplay. Go ahead and went for that bouncy fish and took the stock.
That's true. And when you have a 3-stock lead, you are able to, take those risks.
Grab release into a bowling ball at 90%, gonna take Cloud really early stock.
And Cloud being one of those characters that's very susceptible to gimps. You can, honestly, if SS can get a gimp, we're gonna have an even game.
Wow, this is absolutely insane.
Oh, back air.
Yeah, a beautiful wait, that was Cloud's back air.
Yeah, Cloud team killed VoiD.
Yeah, unfortunate stuff for ZeRo, but they do have another stock to play with, so it is not the end of the game. And just like that.
Okay.
Oh, just standing a little bit too close to that back air, or that back throw.
Well, we're probably just going to see a cross slash come out and SS, or not.
Oh, they're just playing with the board now.
Okay.
Wow, what a read by VoiD. That was a beautiful up smash.
Remember that those hands are in fact invincible, so when you try and challenge Sheik's up smash, you don't want to go and try and hit the hands. There's no hurt box there.
If you want to break Sheik out of it, you hit anywhere but there. Unfortunate for SS, he went directly into the hands of the Diamond Cutter. Gonna take that stop. So great job to K9 and VoiD. What do you think SS and K9, sorry, ZeRo and VoiD, what do you think SS and K9 have to do to take this game?
Really, it's just going to be able to clean up the gameplay. I mean, we've seen those two players play great before. They're great teammates, but as soon as one of them starts to get hit, one of them starts to get frustrated, and that's when they start to lose their momentum. So keep your cool. You're going to get hit.
Yes, you will.
But just, run it back. That's what you got to do.
Indeed. So I would love to see some cool stuff come out from these players, get a little bit of a change of speed here.
And with a stage like this, is going to give a little bit different angles for SS's projectiles. So it might be what they need.
Yeah, and the VoiD rocket will follow the curvature of the stage, so you can have some really interesting movement of the VoiD rocket throughout this game.
Okay.
Yeah, so ZeRo had to burn that limit break right there on the recovery. But with all this hectic doubles going on, that limit break does charge considerably fast.
Yeah, especially with this being such a small stage, you're going to be getting hit left and right. But because this is such a small stage, we're actually seeing Green Team in the lead with the percents. Not by much, but in fact, it is the lead.
It is indeed. And yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. VoiD, ZeRo was walking back and forth, just waiting for VoiD to get a grab.
All right, you asked me earlier what K9 and SS need to do. Need to stop getting hit by that.
That is very true. And just like that, one more grab release into bowling ball, closing out that stock. And the good thing about that bowling ball is it's actually very safe. It's similar to Meta Knight's F Smash, where it doesn't have a lot of in lag, and you can just do it again. So, you're very smart utilizing that bowling ball.
All right, and we're going to see a little bit of defense come out from SS. Try and protect his brother, make sure that he can get back to the stage, safely. But with limit break online, Cloud's going to be very dangerous and scary.
Didn't even want to use the limit. Oh my God! He didn't want to use his limit break because he wanted to use it to close out the other stock.
Very smart. Coming out from ZeRo, taking 2 stocks very quickly.
Yes, this man's awareness is unlike anything else.
Not looking good for SS and K9. Bruce Brothers are in trouble. We need to be able to close out ZeRo stock, and there it goes.
Yeah, they did manage to close it out, but they still have a stock advantage.
Oh, I was so afraid for SS.
I was like,
watching that little villager wave his arms. Hopefully he made it back to the stage.
Fly, little birdie, fly.
Good combo coming out from K9.
Oh, looks for the connect on the bouncing fish out of the ZeRo back throw. Couldn't quite connect it though.
Green Team is only down 1 stock. And with both members of Red Team being at fairly high percent, we can see it even up any moment now.
Yeah, that was a beautiful recovery by ZeRo, using that limit break limit break up B so early to get that high recovery.
Oh,
unfortunate SD by VoiD and a bowling ball closing out ZeRo's stock. This is an even game.
We got Green Team in the lead right now, but both members of Green Team at very high percent. Couldn't really call this a lead.
Yeah, so I actually would consider this a lead for Green Team here. Or for Red Team, I apologize.
Both members of Green Team 1 hit away from being killed. Hopefully K9 will pull back and play a little bit safer.
Yeah, and if they can manage to hold on to these stocks just a little bit longer. Oh.
And that setup is so good. Back throw into up air.
Yeah, back throw into anything really by either of these players is that combo into usually death.
All right. Unfortunately, fortunately for Green Team, it was K9 that lost his stock, so he does get to play a little bit more aggressive, but SS needed to play safe.
Yes, and once again, the exact same SD we saw happen to VoiD just happened to K9. And they're saying this is a best of 5.
This is, in fact, winner semis,
but
so this should be best of 5.
XX and Larry did not do best of 5. That must have been quarters.
That was, yeah.
That was in quarters. Okay. So it was semis of what we considered pre-top 8. It was like semis in the top 8.
I think we only do top 5, or we only do best of 5 in winner semis.
Yeah, that's what I think, yeah. So here we're going to get right into the next game, best of 5. So this is game 3. K9 and SS have a chance still.
Yeah, they can still bring it back. And I think I did hear a character switch. Let's see what it was.
Yes, it was. It was Ness.
SS switching to Ness. This is going to give that team, the Green Team, a little bit more kill power, especially with that back throw.
Yeah, SS's Ness is a pretty scary character, to be fair. And Ness in doubles is actually really, really good.
Yeah, especially when it's teamed up with the Sheik, who can combo and rack up damage very quickly. It just takes 1 good back throw, and that's a stock.
Oh, but right now, VoiD is doing such a good job of controlling SS off stage.
Red Team really picking on Ness.
Yeah, which is kind of a good thing to do in this matchup since he is the hard hitter. Ness is going to be the one getting the majority of the kills. Oh.
And, oh my god, ZeRo just landing that. ZeRo going crazy.
Oh,
taking all these stocks.
Oh, it didn't actually get the kill, though.
Yeah, great DI coming out from K9. Final touch, not going to take his stock just yet.
Yeah, that was... Oh, no. Once again, K9 with that SD.
He's on tilt. There's no way. This is not the K9 we're used to seeing.
No, it's not. Hopefully he can get out of this slump and bring this win back. They are not down by that much. Once they close out ZeRo's stock, it's even in stocks.
All right, green team finally getting stage control.
Yeah.
ZeRo losing his stock. Oh, K9 dropping the team combo. Very unfortunate.
Just like that, green team is actually in the lead with percents. And since Sheik is light, Sheik is way past kill percent.
Oh, yeah.
A back throw might even kill by Ness.
We're going to see ZeRo kind of take the lead, make sure that he protects his buddy VoiD from SS so he doesn't get grabbed and then thrown in any type of direction.
Yeah, and a back air by ZeRo actually closing out his teammate's stock.
Another team kill coming out from red team.
Yeah, we've seen that pretty much time and time again during the set, but it hasn't really phased them.
All right, green. Is SS finally going to get back on stage? He does.
Yeah, he's doing really smart on these recoveries, and wow, just like that, ZeRo's second stock is now gone. 2 stock advantage for, 1 stock advantage for green team.
Commentator's curse.
As usual. But that is still a considerable lead considering how these past 2 games have gone. They have brought this back. And K9 did SD this game.
He did, in fact, SD. But K9 sitting at 115%. He's going to have all that rage. It's just going to allow him to rack up all that damage much quicker.
Yes, it will.
Just, oh, wow.
Went for that cross slash, but got stuffed just barely.
All right, good attempts for the GIMP coming out from SS. He's going to make it back to the stage. Wow.
Yeah, beautifully placed down air to cover that ledge. Didn't even have to worry about 2-framing because it just sat there and covered everything.
All right, K9, you need to play safe right now.
Yeah.
Does it share stock?
Oh, no. ZeRo just punished a Sheik F-tilt. That was such a quick reaction and a beautiful play by ZeRo.
I really think that K9 was just fixated on VoiD. ZeRo recognized that situation, kind of just walked up, took his time, positioned himself perfectly, and just took K9 stock.
Yeah, and SS is not out of this. He can easily close out one of the stocks and have a 1v1 situation.
It only takes one good throw. Both members of red team are at very high percents. Just one good position to throw will, in fact, even up this game.
Yeah, and at the same time, one throw from red team might actually end up in the stock for Ness.
Very true. Limit being wasted.
Oh, but SS gets the down smash kill onto ZeRo.
That yo-yo's so strong. Up there.
Oh, and SS with the 1v2 against ZeRo and VoiD.
That pop-off. I heard it all the way from over here.
That was a K9 pop-off for SS taking the win. K9 is such an emotional player, and he loves to get invested in a positive way.
I don't... Okay. So, all right, some message being lost in translation right there.
Either way, we're going to have Game 4 coming up right now. VoiD and VoiD and ZeRo are choosing the stage, and it looks like, I'm going to guess, they clicked twice, Smashville.
So
I heard 2 clicks. Oh, how did they get there so fast? All right, well, they are here at Battlefield, or Final Station.
So, seeing a very interesting start. We usually see red team or green team kind of just running in and racking up a ton of damage. Right now, both teams are kind of playing passive, not passive, but playing smart, trying to space out, making sure that SS does not get a good position. And at the same time, you don't want to get stuck in between red team. Will in fact just ping pong you back and forth.
Yes, they are very good at, oh my, that's not going to kill. Okay.
Just a little too early.
Yeah, he should have gone for the up air for damage. He did waste his limit break, but he will charge it very quickly, as I said earlier during the set. I think it's also one of those things where he started getting inside of green team's head, like, I could have killed you there, but I didn't.
Really could have.
You just wait, because next time it'll be a kill. This is an incredibly even game right now. Neither team has taken off a stock yet. for this first minute of the game.
Yeah, all members of everyone on the screen is at fairly high percent.
Yeah,
Minus
everyone's
ZeRo.
at kill percent pretty much.
If ZeRo gets a grab from SS, that might do it.
Yes, it
Otherwise, he's pretty safe.
Oh, and the double kill for SS. Actually, that was a pretty favorable exchange because ZeRo is at a much lower percent.
Yeah, he was. So for ZeRo to lose his stock at an earlier percent, that's going to be good for Green Team if they can close out VoiD stock.
Yes, because right now they are sort of in an advantage, but what a reversal.
And we're going to see that ping pong, like I said earlier,
Yep.
62% easy.
Yeah, ZeRo and VoiD are really taking advantage of that respawn time and that star KO. Because of the star KO extended like 2 seconds, they were able to just get solid 3 seconds of just synergy comboing.
Yeah, unfortunately for Green Team, did not get that instant death. And now we're seeing K9 sitting at 88%.
Yes, we are.
That's a tough fight.
Yes, it is. Oh, what? Was
Okay.
that ZeRo's down air that just closed up that stock on VoiD once again?
Oh, he was trying to save VoiD, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, Ness back throw too strong.
Yes, and a beautifully placed F smash going to close out K9's second stock. And VoiD is just not letting SS land. He is just keeping that boy in the air.
All right, with all that high percent onto ZeRo, though, you really got to expect him to look for a kill onto either member of Green Team. That cross slash is online, and okay, ZeRo opting not to use it.
Wow.
In fact, let's just
VoiD.
I mean, why use cross slash when you can use VoiD?
Who knows? You never need to because VoiD, this man is just a monster off stage. And this is actually still a fairly even game. They are essentially just one stock behind, but we have seen the game switch back and forth so quickly.
If Green Team can manage to close out VoiD stock, rack up some damage. Okay, there goes VoiD stock.
Yes.
Now you just stay alive, rack up as much damage as you can as possible. And then if it comes down to a 2v1 situation, hopefully it's SS who is able to close it out once again.
Yes, and if they're able to kill ZeRo, ZeRo is the person who can kill so early. So if they're able to get Cloud to higher percents and in his stock, oh my lord!
And this
These
is what we're
men!
talking about. There's that synergy, that brother synergy coming out.
And the shield break! And
Wow.
a double smash!
Oh,
K9 and SS. Look at this synergy. You can't get this synergy anywhere else besides two brothers.
no, that was that brother synergy. Those two were linked up. They had that psychic link, and they went ham. They had that opportunity. They took it.
God.
They took that.
These two are soul resonating right now. This is just insane. So we are going to have a quick change. Z-Fly has a match. It was a pleasure commentating with you, my friend.
Thank you, Rudafuda.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to see Game 5.
I wanted to see Game 5 so bad, but I got to go, guys. I'll see you all next time.
And we're going to have Strides, 2GG's own, stepping up on the mic for this insane Game 5 between these players. Are you excited as I am right now?
I am confused. I can't believe this is happening. All right,
was
so
insane.
#1 seeded team in the tournament, ZeRo and VoiD, who I assumed would just kind of steamroll everyone until grand finals, on the verge of getting eliminated.
Yeah, and this is winner side, so...
well, it's a loser.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. And now ZeRo is saying, okay, I'm done playing games, not going to pull out this random Cloud. This is my main, this is my place, my domain.
Yeah, this is definitely his best character. And yeah, his Cloud was actually, until then, until now anyway, he was doing amazing in teams so far. And
Yes.
no one's really forced him to go Diddy until this particular moment. And
Yeah, this is the first time they've dropped a game.
yeah, let alone going to Game 5. So
Yeah.
I definitely agree with the switch. Might as well just pull out the best character, even if Diddy isn't exactly as strong as Cloud in teams. But
Yes,
is his best character. So.
And at the end of the day, it's who you are most comfortable with and who you can do the most work with.
Yeah, but right now, though, really even between the two teams right now.
Yeah, this is an insanely close game. Green team is just keeping it as close as ever.
Yeah, ZeRo almost killed both K9 and VoiD with that down throw up smash. And
Yeah, we've seen that actually a few times this set.
okay.
Oh, That going to be it for, oh no, it's not.
VoiD.
A missed edge guard ended
Yeah.
up being an SD for VoiD.
Yeah, he went a little too deep off stage to get SS and got clipped by the up B.
Yes,
And
and
he's still continuing to get edge guarded by SS. He's racking up so much percent.
yeah, this is the man who just took the last Wednesday night fights. He is here to play.
Yeah, no, SS is playing amazing right now. He's been pretty much the MVP throughout
He is doing
this whole
so
set.
well.
Still holding on to that first stock, putting in so much damage.
And he's holding on to that first stock still.
Yeah, K9 is doing a really good job as support role. Just letting SS kind of do as much damage as he can, go in, and he just backs him up whenever he puts himself in a punishable situation.
Yeah, and in this team, Ness is the one with all of the kill power. Wow, oh wow. ZeRo doing some creative stuff with a banana. Oh my god! SS!
Okay, SS is
with
going
a
insane.
2-frame spike
Yeah, that was insane.
as Ness.
Yeah, Ness's spike is like one of the hardest spikes to actually get the meteor hitbox on, and to get that on Sheik's up B is just insane.
This
Wow.
is insane. SS is playing out of his mind right now.
This is potentially the biggest upset of the tournament. VoiD's he's just been getting handled right now.
Are we going to see a reverse 3-0 for K9 and SS right now?
Yeah, the Bruce Bros are going in right now. This might be one of the biggest upsets of 2EGT.
This
right
would
now.
be insane. The Bruce Bros are just going
Yeah.
in right now.
Yeah, they're still keeping up the pressure too, even though they got those two big stocks to get the lead, and not really letting Red Team get potential to come back.
Yeah, they are just keeping them down. Even though they are doing extremely well, they are not stopping there.
No. Yeah, boy, he's a
And a back throw.
Yeah, back throw on ZeRo. Already
They
on
have
his last
a
time.
2-stock lead.
Yeah, this is a huge lead, and like I said, they're not changing the game plan at all. Ooh, ZeRo dropped it down tilt to up smash, and another one.
Yeah, ZeRo looks like he's playing on tilt right now.
No, he dropped two kill confirms twice. This can't be afforded to drop so many crucial kills at this type of situation.
Yes, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, that's an easy punish.
Yes,
Not
it
gonna
is.
be the kill, but he's forced him off stage yet again. K9 and SS's teamwork right now is phenomenal.
Yeah, you can't get this kind of synergy anywhere else. Finally dropping that second stock.
Yeah, K9, well, he's really close to losing his second stock, but he's playing so safe.
Yes, and VoiD is close to losing his last stock.
Yeah, I like the decision to keep SS in front. He can easily secure both these stocks. K9 just has to play safe in the back. Oh, yeah, ZeRo's going to retreat to center stage, but SS is on top of it with the up air. Oh,
And another up air closing out VoiD's last stock.
Yeah,
Is that going to
right
be
there.
it? Oh no.
This is looking like an easy edge guard. Oh, tried to get the spike.
That's
Can't
it.
go. He risked it all. That's
K9
it.
and SS.
What?
They just took out VoiD and ZeRo in winners semis.
Yeah, they didn't even make it to winners finals.
Oh my
ZeRo
god.
and VoiD are out of winners before winners finals. K9 and SS are going to send the #1 seeded team into losers bracket. Best player in the world, one of the best Sheik players in the world, teaming up for the first time, but not enough to make it to winners finals of 2GGT.